Yeah, I even have bound. You will use 3 save slots.
Look! What if something happened?
I'm looking.
Okay, all right. You know what? Okay. Nope.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
So hold on, I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit because it is just these budget cutscenes that have the audio issue. Actually,
Movie.
It really
bouncing.
is. It is just these scenes that have the issue.
And I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne.
What?
A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost.
Looks like you set Nightbot's tolerance to caps a little too low there.
Full of legendary heroes.
You're the one that
So I
said
can't
it.
give up.
I didn't touch that.
I didn't
My
touch it
ideal
either.
world. People can believe in the future.
I genuinely did not mess with any of that. I left that to you. Anyway.
Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
I raised the cap. Gravy. 24 now.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
But that's how it transitions days. And it's really good. I really like that screen. Alright. Let's see here. That's probably fine.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Hold on.
Hold on, let's go back.
Hold on.
I know I'm just a guard.
Let's see here.
Yeah, okay.
That's where you want to go.
No, we can't. We can't go anywhere
Let's
here.
see here.
This is a teaser. This is just to tease you.
Hey, don't forget.
So, yeah, check
Right?
this out.
Let's see.
We can zoom out. We can see the whole world.
We can see all the
Whoa.
biomes.
can see the biomes. Yeah, look, so here's the fall world, here's the spring world, here's the water world, and here there be monsters.
Be dragons.
Yeah, okay, anyway.
Hey,
Let's get
don't
on with it here.
forget. Okay then.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination. The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
So yes, we have a narrator, and he is fantastic.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
Sucks less than reality.
It's, hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You
Really?
know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims
There's only
about
non-fiction
unifying the people
works
under
here.
his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of
What a
course.
terrible world.
Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clemar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
I can't tell you.
That's my name.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Not one of mine.
Not dead.
Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
You want us to go on ahead?
Uh-huh.
Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to
But,
our...
yes, so this is Stroll. He is the best character in the game. You will come to understand this.
I
Leon.
knew fear would take you
No,
at the first
Stroll.
step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The Guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's
there they go.
They're to pillage it.
Like, look at him go. Wow. Hook, line, and
Damn
sinker.
it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
What do you mean, catch?
Yeah, my Pokeball here. Is he?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
By the way, I really like Gallica's very fashionable combat outfit.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume
Completely
you know how to use
useless
an igniter properly?
visor.
She doesn't fight.
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Like I
Fair
said,
enough.
completely useless.
Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die.
What a bro. We have just met.
I'm with you.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Gallica, we joined the Guard.
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
You're chilly.
Okay?
Yeah. It's interesting that they just show the temperature on these screens, too.
Yep.
Here's how much it sucks to be here.
Actually,
I see.
So, yep, we have an ally.
this is...
Stroll is on our team now. We cannot control him.
Uncontrollable.
Oh, hold on. Get that volume up. Oh.
There it is. That's a human.
Oh my god.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
Yep, human
The other thing I knew.
is the real
Damn it.
monsters. Well, okay. I can't say anymore, so I'm not going to.
Haha.
But you should know that I am really tense right now, because I know everyone watching
That's good,
this for
'cause
the
I'm-
first time is rolling
I'm
their
cracking
eyes
up over
so
here.
fucking hard. I can feel it. But
Hurry.
okay. Anyway. Nope, those men are quite deceased.
They got spun on.
Yes.
They're fucking dead.
This is
Oh my god, Egg!
What?
You will be offered an egg.
What do you think? Huh. Got it? Take care of it, please.
Oh, I might be misremembering from the start of this 100-hour game. But this game does things ever so slightly different from Personas 4 and 5. Well, you remember 5 was basically a stealth game RPG. You initiated battles with advantage by sneaking up on the enemies. But this game takes a more direct... We've dumped the stealth because it's not really it's not the theme. That fit the theme of 5. 5 was you were phantom thieves, you were sneaky boys and girls, nasty crime boy and all that. We take a more direct approach with this game. Now, if you get close to an enemy, you can just hit triangle to immediately engage with in a turn-based fight. This game calls them squad battles. Meh. But we can also fight them on the field to stun them, and that's how we enter the battles with advantage. We also do not want to get hit. If we get hit at all, we enter the battle with disadvantage. I don't know about normal, but on hard mode, that is basically a death sentence, because every enemy just takes their turn and the extra turn they get. So, you know.
Things will be fine.
Oop. Now, I don't need to overthink this. We'll just hit it a few times. Here we go!
This could be our chance.
There's a bunch of these little tutorials that are going to pop up. So,
Yeah.
how you play the game. This game, first off, by the way, let's just enjoy the soundtrack here real quick. I'm just going to pop this up a little. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there.
I will fight with pride.
Shh, I'm listening. Oh yeah. I forget who's the name of the guy who sings that, but Shoji Meguro composed this game's soundtrack. A lot of people actually drew comparisons to this song and the battle theme in general to Fear of God from Strange Journey, the general battle theme of Strange Journey. That is an actual... So, the language that monk is chanting in, that's... I forgot his name, but it is a made-up language.
We can do this.
And it's based on Esperanto.
Oh, okay.
Can you get on vocal versions of the music? What? No! That's the charm of the theme, is the chanting. That's the best part.
Let's go!
Anyway, we have an igniter, so this igniter's element is fire. So we will fire it.
Fire! A tough one.
Yeah, which is pretty good. No, it's fine.
There's no way
What?
I'm stopping here.
Whatever.
That'll do it.
All right!
Oh no, our buddy didn't get any XP from that.
I think somehow he'll survive. But, yeah. We can't even change equipment because we don't have equipment except our standard issue. We can't have Stroll do anything either. Right now, all we have...
Just a guest.
Yep, he's just a guest.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey!
Yep, there are still sneak attacks.
Okay.
And if we get right up on them... And just...
Push through! Let's give
There we
him
go.
a fight!
Sorry, John, this one. I think it's locked.
I won't hold back! Still up?
Burn to us!
Stroll, stop using up your magic.
What? I can't hear you over the
Next
sound of
one
these
will fall just as
explosions.
I guess I can kind of see and understand that. it is the song. Is the whole point of it is the chanting. And it's not for everyone, and it's definitely a departure from Meguru's other work. But I absolutely adore it.
Not bad at all.
I'd rather it be something extra than a boring main battle theme, because you're going to be hearing it for 100 hours.
We are going to be hearing this a lot. So, we leveled up. When we level up, we get a predetermined stat point and a bonus stat point to allocate as
Which you
we see
always
fit.
put into Magic, because this is Persona, baby.
This is Shin Megami, baby. And it's I should note that unlike other Persona games, it is not, in fact, game over if the protagonist drops dead. If the protagonist is knocked out, it is not game over, unless he's the only one there, of course.
Well, yeah, this is a named Persona,
It's not. Quite the departure.
even though it's a Persona game.
That was the
Persona
last
game.
of them.
Now, I dumped all my points into endurance.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Oh, what a rube. What a rube move. Why would you do that? You played Persona. Why would you do that?
Because I indeed thought, oh no, I don't want protagonist to die and game over me. I'm on hard.
So you kill the enemy, he won't die.
Okay.
Do you think you can defeat me, Luke?
Get in there! Finish him off.
One XP. If we beat an enemy without taking any damage at all, we also get a little extra bonus. 1.5 times what we earned. Round it up.
Round it up. Thankfully.
I think we're in the clear.
Yeah, rip.
Oops. Did I? Oh no, I might have missed treasure. Hold on. I have to go back to get treasure.
Oh, there is something behind those sandbags? No. Oh, down here.
Let's push through. We have the edge. I'll give you my order.
Yeah, we can just melee these guys. Stroll, please! So, no, we do not control Stroll right now.
I chose the wrong
He is just a
opponent.
guest.
He's a guest.
He does what he wants.
I think we're in the clear. Be careful.
This is our chance.
And we'll win this.
Fuck you, Tooth.
Yep, so these fellas are basically this game's mascot, and we are murdering them.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Looks like we're safe for now.
Whoa. Physics.
Come on. We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick.
Here.
Alright, Stroll, I just need you to hit that one with your greatsword, please.
Okay.
Stroll!
What's that? Magic?
He
Okay,
misses.
here I go.
Well, it worked out, but stop blowing your MP.
No way I'm stopping here.
I still
bad.
can't hear you
I
over
feel
all these
stronger.
explosions.
That'll do it.
You cannot Dark Souls into things to break them.
That should
You have
come
to
in
hit them.
handy. Pocket
Yeah.
it.
There we go. That's kind of useless right
I
now,
might be
but
with gravy on this. I might have to unwish list this.
you're not going to buy this fucking game. You're going to watch me play it.
Fuck, you figured it out.
Alright, there might be something else here. I usually don't care about scavenging every single square
Nice.
meter of a
I never
dungeon
find
for
a
an
use for
apple
that.
gel or whatever, but
This is neither hard nor merciless.
yeah, this is the early game though, so you know, resources are still a bit scant. What do you mean still? It just started. Still scant. And I might actually need that medicine herb. Like that, I don't think. Oh, I have 10 of those. I guess that's standard issue.
Oh,
Damn it!
Damn.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. Hold on. You...
No time for that.
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Yes, let's.
Sorry, and find more loot. He's ran my fire.
I did see it. I was thinking, well, maybe I should just ignore this one, but nah, it's okay. Thank you! Thank you for not wasting
That was almost dead. Would have been boring to use a fireball on it.
Ah.
Next time, though. Next time.
We found some vendor trash.
No. He found us.
This battle's out.
Stay calm, everyone.
A tough one.
The power of that one!
Great job.
I swear. Like, it made sense to attack that guy because the other one was still stunned, but, like, sheesh. Okay, I'm just, you know, I'm gathering some levels.
We made short work of them.
Took out the other tooth also.
You found something.
Cat?
He found us.
This is our chance.
Attacks sure are easy to crack.
Let's go. Still here?
Oh, wait, guys.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Whew. That should do it.
Here we go.
I jumped the gun a little bit. But, yep, here's the regular battle theme, which is more chanting.
I won't hold back. Burn!
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
So which one is better? Is it like in Persona 5 where they put the good one on the normal battle?
That was Royal. Royal had put,
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Royal put Last Surprise on the normal battle theme, which you will never hear unless you really fuck up. And that sucks. Like, Royal fucked with the tone of Persona 5 so badly. It's not that it was a bad game, it's an improvement over 5 in every way gameplay-wise.
Okay.
It's just...
Let's give this all you got.
But to actually answer your question, yeah, I really like the Advantage theme the best. They're both really good, though.
Tough one.
Okay.
They chose the wrong opponent. Careful, we've got company.
I keep trying to do it, but we can't yet.
We have the edge.
We make the
But
first move.
you're supposed to be able to lock onto enemies on the overworld like that.
One left down.
That's the
We've got
And they gate after later? What the fuck?
The game hasn't taught me that I can do that yet, so I can't do
Next
it.
one will fall just as easy.
I mean, there are games that have done that much worse. Oh, look at this guy. Look. Oh, I almost don't want to kill him, you know?
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
He's just kind of, you know, vibing after... Well, he didn't do this. Right? It was the other human, right?
How do you know that?
I don't, actually. Unscathed Triumph sounds so clunky. Call it Cool Win? I think Unscathed Triumph fits this... Well, okay.
Is it more clunky than confirm the entry or whatever it was? We
Oh, correct the entry.
correct. Not this time.
Hey,
Leave it to me.
I'm heading out.
Can I control you in battle now? No.
No.
Mage fire.
1 HP enemy, mage fire.
So we did get an MP restorative. Those are also fairly uncommon, but not quite as uncommon as in most games. Most of these games. We are absolutely not going to blow that now.
What do you think? You're right.
I am going to heal up first, though.
Ready? Yep.
Alright. Mouse cursor over the volume slider. Oh, not yet.
Damn. Such tremendous power.
That spin.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
It's got perfect balance, too.
We can't let
Yeah,
it get
the
away with
swords.
this. We have to hold it off somehow.
I appreciate that
Damn
appears to be a
humans. It
pomegranate,
was all because of them.
because that's
We'll
one of
just
the
have to make
theories
it
that it
work.
wasn't an apple.
So, yes, you've touched on a theme of these creatures of sorts. These humans. Their design is based on a very famous painting. I forget the name of. I did a fair bit of research before starting today, but I forgot a few very important things. I'm sorry. But, time to fight Domo
That's why-
Gorleo.
Make notes.
Take this! Huh.
Vile monster. You're mine. The power of fire.
Ah. Well, that didn't immediately kill me, so I guess we're supposed to win this?
What's going on? It didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
I won't hold back!
Burn to ash!
Try hitting
Oh,
it,
spin
Stroll.
away.
That does 2 damage.
How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two, run!
But...
Above all else, I am a noble. And a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
3 damage.
Hey, he did 3 damage.
Yo.
Forgive
Oh.
me.
And he's
What?
dead.
No!
Oh, fuck.
Please, say something!
Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
Oh, fate, subtle child.
Here we go.
Oh, anguished
Thou
traveler.
art the...
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism
I desire the
lies in
power.
the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
You know how you rip off your face in 5? Persona 5? Well, in this...
You want me to tear my heart out?
Oh, yeah!
I've heard of flogging folk, but this is ridiculous.
Right? Now he's Aegis. Yeah, kind of. The legs, especially, kind of remind me of Aegis from Persona 3, the robot girl.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Cool robot, hit it.
So...
Wind!
All right, that did the trick.
Here we go. A little more than 1 damage. No.
Nah, my element's that now.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Yep, very similar to other games, of course. It's got the weak point system. Enemies are weak and resistant to elements. Now,
Looks like it mainly
I didn't
attacks
touch on it
when
earlier
enemies
because
in
we haven't
play.
really had a chance to
We can
really
target
engage
those.
with it. But this uses the press turn system from mainline Shin Megami, as opposed to the one more system from the Persona games, where you hit an enemy's weak point in Persona, that character gets an extra move
The
right
freedom
then
of
and
a
there,
wanderer.
and they could just keep going and going. Or Baton Pass, once you have the social link in 5, up to that high enough rank. In this, the party shares those crystals up there to take their turns. And if you hit an enemy's weak point, instead of using up that crystal, it flashes. You could consider this
The freedom of a
using
wanderer.
half of... Hush, Lucius, I'm trying to talk here. You could consider that using half
Seeker!
of the turn. So let's try attacking its wings.
Scour!
That's
Yeah,
it.
we-
Stay on
I
it.
will
Yeah.
fight with pride.
Yeah, tutorial message shows
hold back.
you can target things other than the center.
We sure can. This guy, we can hit the legs, we can hit the body, and we can hit the wings.
Wind!
So let's finish off the wings here.
We've got to hit the other spots too.
Now, if this was hard mode, he would have hit me one more
Come
time,
forth, royal soul!
thus slightly inconveniencing me more.
Scour!
You hit their weakness.
Let's
This
think
is, of
on it.
course, meant to be the first big fight that
Let's
you have.
go.
It's meant to teach you the actual game, very much like Shadow Yusuke in Persona 4. You just shoot him with lightning,
Wind.
or in this case, wind, and
Push through!
Yeah, but then it does this.
hey, wait a
It
minute!
eats itself.
That's cheating!
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body! Can you knock
I
those
won't
apples
hold
off?
back!
Ick!
Scour!
No, please keep doing that.
Wind! Alright, how's that?
Yeah, try healing now. That's right, you can't, because you're at full health. Still.
We don't take out those
So
apple
there's one
things?
more.
I think we'll regret it. You know,
Yes,
maybe
thank
there's
you.
something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Yeah, go for it.
Understood. Leave it to me.
Yep. So, like in 5 with the major boss fights, the game just kind of says, hey, let's do this thing, and there's no reason to not to.
Hey,
Go,
you want
Calista.
to progress the fight?
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance.
She's
Get in
actually
there.
pretty handy with that butter knife.
By this power! Scour!
And now we punch each other until one of us falls over.
Wind!
Yep, you got it. The main body is not weak to anything, so we just trade blows for a while.
By this power! Scour! Still here?
Unless something absurd happens, I should have it in the bag. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Seeker!
Crit, 500% damage.
Critical hits
Time
do...
to start over.
I forget how much damage it does, more damage it does actually, but critical hit does in fact give you half a turn back, so you do get an extra action from those. On top of other things, also missing uses up 2 turn crystals.
Wind!
Yeah, because fuck you.
Well, consider that goes for the enemy also. And it's dead.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'd want to eat that.
Well, we're not.
strive for
Well, maybe
greater
someone
heights.
will. I don't know. How about 1 point in endurance?
Wow.
True power is born of the heart. A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice?
Also, your friend
you?
is so dead.
What was
Oh,
that
right,
power
he
you
is still
used?
dead. Oh, shit. Good thing we picked up that revival medicine.
You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy. Look, that scroll guy is still alive.
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive.
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
What were you doing? Watching.
So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Oh, you tease.
Right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time.
I've been
stupid
itching for a
nobles haven't
shanking.
said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question? About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
I just adore just how evil he always seems to look. He's just born with it. It's a gift.
Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, but the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat.
Like, this is what people think he looks like. They think he just looks evil, but he's just some guy. That would be pretty funny, but no, this is just what he looks like.
Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want
well,
in.
You heard all that, huh? Oh, well, it's time to kill you.
I've been awake the whole time.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan.
This is
You're a
Grius.
fool to give
He's
yourself
itching
away.
for a shanking.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
I'm sure some people would see it that way. It's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Now we get the quest to do this, huh? Well, that's interesting. Not max rank? What the?
Luis
Bizarre.
will also be at the royal funeral.
This will
If
be
we
a
want him
cinch
back to the
then.
capital by then, we lose our
Yeah, no
chance at
problem.
his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
As a guest.
Feels like the mission is finally starting.
Fireball.
Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
Ah.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
I don't think that has anything to do with the time of night, but
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
okay, and yeah, time, by the way. How long was that? Like 1 hour-ish before we got to actual gameplay? Like an actual fight? Fights? How long did Persona 5 take? Oh, man.
3 or 4, maybe.
Yeah. It was a few sessions before we even got to do, like, we're not at the first major thing yet, but at least it's let us play the game a little bit. Oh, yeah, also, Rip Igniter. We still can't change our equipment.
Huh?
Indeed.
I see.
Got it?
$8 Celsius.
Bit nippy. Yeah, fire.
Yeah, nice hot fire
Can't
right
sleep?
there.
Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
Damn.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is
That's
just
not my
yet,
name. You
but I
know.
believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, that's not how that is depicted.
Well, hello.
Welcome to the Velvet
Nice to meet
Room.
you. I've been waiting.
Pat.
And now you've acquired a most interesting power. truly are an intriguing one.
Wow, Igor got a glow up.
So first off, that's not Igor.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book,
Oh, come
I
on.
can reach out to you.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author
Moore
of the
what?
novel you've been reading.
You stand now in my study.
More
like
and
something,
more.
isn't it? A hall of wisdom,
Moreover.
purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas,
You just
it's as
swapped
much
a C for a
prison as
K,
it is
Moore.
library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place.
Is this cognitive science all over again? I mean, science. Whatever. But apparently, the king just up and locked this guy here in this library.
It has me a bit addled, honestly.
Yeah.
I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What?
Sorry, the music is swelling in my
What
head.
kind of
Galco, can you
lights?
turn that down?
Right? Oh, yeah, hold on a second. Is she still playing music?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magla within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend, what I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect.
Yeah, like, who came up with that? Who managed to harness raw magical energy and just make it a trinket that could spit fireballs? How'd they do that?
Yeah, fuck 'em.
Right?
Heroes of antiquity are often
No,
depicted
petty
as
conduit
near
of
mythic
mortal
figures,
make.
with forms transcending
Anyone
the
can
mortal.
use those. Fuck them.
These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Eh.
So yeah, this is Moore.
Okay.
He is the best character in the game. You will come to understand this.
The bargain is struck then.
He is voiced by Greg Chun. He is the most experienced of the people we will meet in this session. He's done a lot of games. I know him, and Gravy, you know him, as he does the voice of the protagonist of the two Judgment games, Takayuki Yagami. He also voices Nanba, who is a party member in Yakuza 7. As for you...
Me?
He was Scotch in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. Scotch and Koch, the two Don Corneo cronies.
Oh.
He was Scotch. Very different voice.
The scholar in search of utopia. More.
And-
Within him dwells
Oh,
the
great.
virtue of the seeker.
And yeah, this role is quite the departure from his stuff also, I believe. Because, yeah, well, I mean, just mostly realistic characters. Like Yagami was a very street smart detective guy. Nanba was just kind of a sarcastic hobo doctor. Whatever, moving on. Here is, yep, thou art the art thou.
Nurture thy
New
bond
bond.
with him, and a new power
Seeker.
yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Hopter. Or Hopter.
Now let's
yeah.
see what manner of story you'll weave.
And oh boy, here we go. Look at all those hexagons. Oh man. Now,
Every game needs a skill tree.
this is the persona tree.
Not be confused with the Persona tree.
Now, this, well, as you know, 3 and 4 called them social links, 5 called them confidant links, because it was edgy and you were criminals. And this, they are followers, are the social links. This,
Well, Moore can't follow you. He's
We'll
locked
meet
in
again,
here.
I'm sure.
right, well, he can follow
Here's
us
to
in
our
spirit.
joined path, and the
Okay.
thrills that yet lie ahead.
Now, this is a game eventually, so it's not exactly
the royal
spoilers,
funeral
just,
draws
but-
ever closer. 5 days remain.
and that is indeed more. He is our narrator as well. Only fitting.
Already then?
All right, this
It looks like it's like Persona Gravy, where you activate your persona.
yeah,
I'm
the game
assuming.
game didn't really give me a chance. It just kind of jumped right to this. To
Yeah, it
explain
seemed like you were locked into your persona mode because your portrait was glowing.
So, we will have a party,
From
and
here on,
it is
we
going
travel
to
in
be
secret.
it is indeed going to
If
be
we're
like
get back into the
Persona,
capital,
where
we'll
we will
have to do
have
it
multiple
undetected.
different personas or archetypes. More on that mechanic. Maybe later in this session. We are getting a little close here. We might make it to it.
So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
We'll never see us coming.
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
There's more of him. Mods, time gravy out
And you're
for 5
booing
minutes.
us.
Speaking of,
No,
you
that
were
would wipe all
talking
his
like you know
messages.
something
No, don't
about
do
it.
that. Don't do that.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days.
And besides,
I've
you will
only
say
heard it's a
mods kill
power
that man.
found in those
Guards!
who walk a righteous
Guards!
path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable.
He's talking about the power we demonstrated.
Yep.
Those who walk a righteous path.
Never thought it'd come back to haunt me.
Nice and vague.
Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it
Why is this
myself.
guy so aggressively Scottish? We'll just look at him. He's aged.
He's an elf. They're Scottish.
I haven't really had a chance to talk about all of the races, the tribes, as they are.
Huh.
You mean the racism?
It really is something special.
There is a fair bit of it, yes. You might have noticed a sort of social ladder of sorts, a hierarchy.
Don't forget.
Yeah.
And you
One
might have
wrong
noticed
move,
we are
and I'll
on the
cut you
fucking
down.
ground floor.
The one
I'm
that
aware.
most looks like a human, you say.
Funny that.
I'm watching you.
But Grius is what's called a rogue. R-H-O-A-G. Rogue? Rogue?
Oh, absolutely. Gravy.
Oh. There are people with pointy. Yeah, there would be. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Stroll is a Clemar. We've heard that word tossed around a few times. But he's a
Yeah,
Clemar.
Lucifer's.
Yeah. They all have horns. Little curved horns. And they are
Let's
kind
check
of...
them up. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
They're kind of at the top. They're most of the nobility. Up there with the elves, the pointy ears, the really pointy ears. Those are the Roussan. And in a kind
Yeah,
of a...
one that tried to bully you.
Yeah, and then kind of a departure from what is kind of the norm. Like, the elves aren't necessarily the magical know-it-all race. The Rusant are still
They're
kind of...
just assholes.
They're more of the military. They're more of the strong martial race, the fighty race. Like noble fighters, that sort of thing. Than they are, like, pacifist, knowledgeable mages and shit.
This place.
Nord?
The Nord mines. Well, they are kind of north-ish.
That being the case,
Those questions and more will never be answered, Gravy.
Ooh, you know, that's actually an interesting question. Do they have to do anything with those horns? I don't know. That's not... I hate to say it, but that's not touched on.
Yeah, they never touch on that kind of stuff.
Now, that is
Unless it's
actually...
like an
that would be
immersive
pretty
sim.
interesting.
All right.
And I forget, I don't know how long-lived the Rusant or the Clemar are, but the Rogue here... Rogue are the long-lived race.
This place here. Hold on. This place here.
Let's see.
Don't let your guard down.
stop. 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 Stop.
No, stole.
Got it?
This place here.
Go for it. What's it remind you of?
Don't let your guard down. Good.
The Nord
Oh,
Mines,
man.
located
yeah.
northwest of Grand
Yeah.
Trunk. It is
It's been a
resource
minute,
rich
but I
with
think I know
magma
what you mean.
crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation.
That,
But the
like, the
Sanctus
Grand
Church's
Cathedral there, it
sudden
does kind
proclamation
of look
closure
like a ship
stopped
just
work in its tracks.
flew
Exiting
right into the
forest,
dirt.
The party continues along the wooded road, leading to the derelict mine.
One day we'll play Xenogears.
Huh?
What happened?
No.
Don't let your guard down.
Look at that!
Oh my god, birds! Well, yeah.
Crows.
Yeah. Crows are smart.
As if they weren't, dangerously smart as is. What if they were also magic and the size of a dog?
They're good at tic-tac-toe.
No.
They know to leave nuts in the middle of the road, so cars drive over them and smash them open.
They're smart enough to hold a grudge.
Let's go.
Pushing forward.
Ah, yes. So we have a lot of knowledge just here for your consumption, should you be interested in doing so. I am semi-interested. Like this place, yeah. This world kind of drew me in, and I found it very intriguing. Like, but like, yeah, the Rusant have they're just very physically strong. These are, of course, just broad brushstrokes. Like, people are complex.
Yeah.
But, this is just, in general, the traits that they
What's
have.
the species like?
Like the Clemar, the Clemar are the closest, like, aside from the Horns, they're the most populous race, or tribe. They're practically the humans, more or less. But don't call them that, because they're not humans. Humans are monsters. And of course, that leads
Humans
to
are demons.
that makes them think, well, there's so many of them, so there's a lot of them in the government, so they're just like, yeah, well, we run the place. Now, we have seen some Parapaces. Parapaces? Look at that
Dog.
lovely portrait they give the Parapus tribe here. That's like,
This is what the dogs get.
this is our introduction to the Parapus. Is one getting fucking hanged for happening to have an igniter. Like it's, oh man, it's fucked.
Yep.
And then there's us, the Elda, which have no horns, no floppy ears, no animal characteristics, no long ears. They are just, well, they're also extremely rare, too. Like a few people have been like, "Wow, an Elda! I've never seen one of you." Also, go away.
They have no physical traits. They're boring and bad. Kill on sight.
I have heterochromia. That's cool, right?
That means one of your eyes is defective, so you're going to have to remove it.
Oh. But, can I... I still can't do anything. Okay, alright. So, welcome to, this trail here. Oh no, dogs! Hundos.
What's
Now
wrong?
there's only like 6 of them.
Oh. Got it? Luke. Aye.
Alright, so, another big mechanic here. I skipped that tutorial because I'm going to explain it. Come on, game.
And that tutorial. and
Oh,
this
now we can
tutorial,
lock
and
on.
this tutorial,
We can
and
lock
this
on
tutorial.
now. We can lock on now.
Give it a shot.
I see the enemy.
So, if we use our phase sight,
They look pretty weak.
we can
Let's
see
mop this up quick.
enemies that are weaker than us are blue,
Right there.
and are
Time for some
thus
Push through. All right. How's that?
Brilliant.
complete and utter plebs. We just murk them completely.
Yo,
on the
whoa,
roadmap.
Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, it does do a little bit of Dynasty Warriors here and there, and that's some of the most fun you have on the world map is when, or where I call it world map, but overworld, is when there's a bunch of weak enemies and you just plow through them, and you get full XP
And that's
for
the
that.
mechanic the demo never got into.
Ooh, yeah. And that's, honestly, that's the most interesting thing. Not the most interesting thing, excuse me, but that's a very interesting thing that this game does, and I will admit that while it does take advantage of it here and there, I do wish it had done it a little more, just a little more, but it still does it a good amount.
Yeah, like, where's,
What's it?
like, we're facing down an army,
Where's
but
my-
they're mooks.
Battle of Thousand Heartless, you know. And this is basically just, just saying, yeah, you can still initiate a squad battle if you want.
But why would you?
Now, if you are hit by an enemy that is weaker than you, or is blue in your face sight, so to speak, you don't initiate a battle, but you do take HP damage. And you can, in fact, die on the world map from being hit down to 0 HP. That will
People die
game
when
over.
they're hit.
Yeah, well, that is a game over. Like, even though you got party members and revival medicines, you should have been more careful, doofus.
Why you just stand there, idiot?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm counting on you.
That being the case,
There they are.
Enemies up ahead.
Whoa. So now we can dodge roll. I don't know if this works now. It does. If you dodge roll just in time, your allies get a little hit in. It's actually
Come and get me.
really sick.
Leave this to me.
Okay.
It's really cool. It's very satisfying when you nail that. Also, here is
People
a
are yelling both of my ears.
here's a major convenience feature. If you're just getting your ass kicked, you could just be like, it didn't count. And you just start over. This is just like... The game's very generous about autosaves. So this is more of a time saver. So at first, when I first saw that, I was like, but then I realized, okay, yeah, I was just going to reload anyway. It just saves some time.
It's just like Modern Fire Emblem.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
You're just going to load anyway, so...
Right?
Just not just remove it.
They finally realized, yeah.
Seeker!
Can't help but hum these horns. I love these horns. It's just really good. Alright. This is a flying enemy. Not always, but as a general rule, the flying enemies usually are... Never mind. I'm talking out my fucking ass. Never mind.
No more
Never mind.
100-hour playthrough.
Hundreds of hours, you know. You're going to forget a thing or two from the beginning.
Love down. A victory well earned.
That guy close tried to ambush me.
This battle's out.
Had to watch that whole heart cutscene? No.
Go forth, Royal Soul.
Also, this is a big departure from from Persona. Very much stands apart. But you might notice when I do this,
Better be sure.
he's not just summoning the archetype.
Maybe not.
He's actually turning into
Royal
it.
Soul.
So this is a transformation.
Yeah.
He's not just summoning it. There's just like a stand.
Scour.
Gravy, our plan right now is next chance of a save point.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Then that's where we'll call it. There's a few things I was hoping to get to, but technical issues kind of stopped us. But I think we're getting to an okay-ish spot.
A few left.
And that'll kind of leave us where I can explain it better tomorrow or next session. So become a bunch of really weak dogs.
Forward.
A step in the right direction.
Oh yeah, look at that. I got to level up from that.
And money.
And money, that's what's important. Money. Now you might be thinking, wait a minute.
No
hold
choice
on.
but to cut through them.
Come and get.
Okay, you might be thinking, wait a minute. You get a bonus stat point from level ups. Well,
let's give him a fight.
That's right.
Never mind, because I can't access that screen right now, so forget I said that.
Win. Last one.
Take this.
100 hours.
Finish the job.
Again, I'm used to having all of the features from a few hours in. I don't have them yet. Give me a break. I forget when I get them. Actually, I don't forget when I get them. It's just, I forget just I just forgot to what extent I'm gimped.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
My point is, by transforming into your archetypes instead of summoning them, this is basically a tokusatsu. Moving on.
What is it?
No, come on. Why not?
But
There's rules in time. Fair enough. Fine. Fine.
Pardon?
Yes, please. Actually, would you like this bouncy bark? No, here, buy this apple. This really fucked up looking apple. Buy it.
Don't eat
Now
this.
Don't eat it though. But yeah, there is vendor trash, just like in Persona 5 and in 4, and you just
Now
sell
then.
it. Right, that's. I'll take one of these. But I think we are mostly okay on consumables right now. Mostly.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't go there.
Don't
It's
go
fine.
there. I already sold you stuff.
Thank you.
Watch out!
See the end. This battle's out.
Let's just get this guy out real quick. These guys out real quick, I guess.
Two remaining.
Down.
That's the spirit.
Nothing to worry about.
Let's wrap this up.
Let's take
Yeah, that's right. Stroll's igniter broke at the fort, so he can't spam fireballs anymore. That explains a couple things.
This one will fall just as easy.
And is also pretty annoying, actually.
That's all okay.
Ironically.
Relax for now.
Looks like it could be useful.
Hey,
Wow!
How's
Bird!
that? Let's give him a fight.
stay calm, everyone.
Seeker, win.
This is not the actual victory screen. We will not be seeing the actual victory screen for a few sessions, by the way. It's gonna be a while.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
Right there. Time for some close. Push through. Come on. This is our chance. Let's take
Not time for your bullshit, Corvus.
by this power.
You can also, like,
Yeah, go back to Dishonored.
yeah,
Wish every fight was that easy,
exactly.
eh?
You can also skip a lot of the animations by just mashing cross,
Hold on.
which is pretty good. Oh no.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
You think this would make him go like, oh shit?
What is that?
They kind of do.
Never seen anything like it!
That's not an igniter.
Take this!
But they don't run away.
No mercy for you!
All right. Oh, uh-oh. So, welcome
Coming
to...
at us?
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Welcome to where I got my first, second, maybe third game over on hard.
What's
Because
that?
these guys aren't weak
I
to
think
wind.
something's coming. Watch
I can
out!
take it.
Plus, I can't hit their weakness.
Let's do this.
Plus, they all gang up on protagonist. By the way, Seeker, by the way, I believe is weak to fire. I forget. I can't check it now. Oh, now I can use this. So
I'll
we
get some
can.
distance. Forward to the rear guard. Time
There
for
is
some
front
close
row and
falling
back row. Front row does
Forward.
more physical damage, but takes more physical
I'll
damage.
get some distance.
Back row takes just less damage, period, but does less physical damage.
Charging in.
You are allowed to
Falling
freely
back.
change the
Forward.
characters whose turn it is
To the rear guard.
position at
Time for
will,
some close.
which
I'll
means
get
you
some
can do
dis-
funny
charging
stuff
in.
like
To the
this.
rear guard. Time for some close. I'll get some charging in to the rear guard. Come forth, royal soul.
So yeah, these guys here on hard, well, for one, they get 3 turns. They all gang up on the protagonist, which you can see he's already almost at half health. And they have more health than this.
Scour.
So
Take
it
this!
takes a few turns to kill one of them.
Get
And in the
ready!
meantime, your allies just barely do any damage.
Shite!
By this power.
And you can't control them either. So I don't know what they were thinking with this first fight, because it certainly didn't teach me anything.
Now!
Thought you'd be afraid.
I guess so.
What's that? I think something's coming.
Take this!
Watch out!
Anyway, it didn't matter in on normal mode. Oh, this is really cathartic. That felt good. Dead. Teaches you to deal with loss and repeated loss and failure? This is no Kobayashi Maru.
No.
That's what you think.
Let's hurry. Hello?
Yes. So here is where we will call this first session. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Not bad considering the tech issues. But there was something I wanted us to get to today, but we were unable to. But we will get to it very close to the start of next time. So for now, I hope this has been an okay, strong-ish showing for this first impression of this game. Because, well, 2 down, 97 to go.